Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Haley is off tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. Our top story this evening, the search for the suspect in the German Christmas market attack is finally over. Anis Amri was killed in the Italian city of Milan this morning. Police officers approached Amri during a routine patrol outside of a train station, asking him for his ID. That's when they say he pulled out a pistol and shot one of the officers in the shoulder. A second officer then returned fire and shot and killed him. Investigators say Amri is responsible for the deaths of 12 people on Monday when he drove a large truck into a crowded market in Berlin. Investigators are still trying to figure out if Amri had any accomplices. Also overseas today, passengers who were held hostage by two hijackers on a commercial flight are now free. The incident happening today in Malta. Officials say the two Libyan men had a hand grenade and a pistol on them and threatened to blow the plane up. The Libyan jetliner had more than 100 passengers aboard. No one was hurt. The hijackers eventually surrendered peacefully without making any conditions after officials insisted that all passengers had to be released. They're now being interrogated. According to AAA, a record number of drivers, nearly 94 million, are estimated to be traveling on U.S. roads during these year-end holidays. ABC 7's Adam Cellini has more on how last-minute shoppers here on the Suncoast are adding to the traffic woes.
Yeah, well, obviously, University Town Center, one of the Suncoast's most popular shopping areas, the hub of much of the traffic today. A lot of last-minute shoppers, some of them telling us how they beat the traffic here, but also beat the stress out there on the roads. It's the least wonderful time of the year if you're a driver. Brent McDonnell and his son Brock made it all the way up to University from Venice on Friday, trying to find the last gift on Brock's Christmas list.
We left at 11 from Venice, and we just got his gift at 1. 2 hours almost driving and parking.
It's the nature of driving on the Suncoast this time of year. Expect the worst and hope for the best.
It wasn't too bad today, actually. It's been worse. The biggest problem is right by the mall.
Traffic counts on I-75 from Manatee Avenue down to Fruitville Road consistently around 130,000 cars on Friday.
Did you make it a point to avoid the highway today?
I did.
Why is that?
Because in the past I've been held up.
Not to mention diverging diamond construction diverting the flow of steady traffic.
With a lot of traffic, unfortunately typically, historically, seem to be an uptick in crashes. With that, we just hope people make good choices and arrive alive at their destinations.
Bad choices can come when holiday stress takes over. Lisa Klempnauer's advice, be the bigger person.
People need to stop being angry and just, let somebody move in front of you. If they have their blinker on, let them in.
To limit one of the top causes of car accidents, drunk driving, AAA will be offering its free tow-to-go service. Just give them a call. They'll tow you and your vehicle either home or to the nearest safe spot, free of charge. That number is available on our website, mysuncoast.com. In Sarasota, Adam Cellini, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
All right, Adam, thank you. Also impacting holiday travel elsewhere in the country is the weather. Snow is expected to stretch from the Rocky Mountains to the upper Midwest this weekend. There's also a blizzard watch for the Dakotas. As many as 100 million people are planning to travel over the next week for the holidays. But here on the Suncoast, no issues at all. Beautiful day, a warm one too. Here's Bob with more details.
Yeah, some good news really as far as that snow goes for a lot of folks in Florida, because we do have a lot of skiers here and people that go to the mountains and do a little skiing during this time of year, so they'll have some fresh powder if they can get there as a result of that snowstorm. High pressure is dominating our weather right now, and will stay there too. It's not going to budge much. We're getting this east to southeasterly wind flow, which is going to bring that warm air our way for the next few days. And it looks like all the way through much of next week. Now, there are some indications that we may see some cooler weather start to slide in late next week, but right now the sun getting ready to set and the beautiful clouds out there from our tower cam, and 79 degrees right now. Dew point is at 58. Winds are out of the east at 8 miles an hour, and the pressure is still high. We'll have the complete details on the rest of the forecast for us and our look at the nation's weather as well coming up in a few minutes. Scott.
All right, Bob, thank you. New tonight, a Manatee County substitute teacher already facing charges of molesting 3 girls is now facing new charges. 30-year-old Brad Bellinger charged this week with lewd and lascivious molestation of a child over 12 but younger than 16. That's on top of 3 other charges of lewd and lascivious molestation of children under 12 from last month. In all of these cases, investigators say he knew the victims from outside school. He remains at the Manatee County Jail. Northport police make arrests in a series of car burglaries. Police were called to the Toledo Club and Lakes of Northport apartment complexes earlier this morning to a car burglary in progress. 2 suspects were arrested, one, though, still on the loose. Police say they're working to identify as many victims as possible. If you or someone you know may have been a victim of this car burglaries, call Northport Police at 429-7333. After a recent published editorial from current Sarasota City Commissioner Suzanne Atwell, the future path of the city was brought into question. Atwell saying she will not run for re-election, and several have already announced plans to run for a city commission seat. This week, former mayor and Sarasota City Commissioner Fred Atkins announcing his plans to run for one of the 2 seats. Atkins says if elected, he'll try to bridge the gap that's preventing Sarasota City and County Commissioners from working together on key projects like the homeless and affordable housing.
The commission have decided that they need change. There's one that's leaving, and so that's always important. There's an open seat, so there will be change. I think I am the change agent that will be the most positive person to make things happen for the future.
Atkins says he's collected enough signatures to qualify for the ballot. Other candidates running for Sarasota City Commission, current Commissioner Susan Chapman, who is running for re-election, Martin Hyde, Jennifer Ahern Koch, and Hagen Brody. If you're looking for somewhere to dine for Christmas, we have a few options here on the Suncoast. Starting in downtown Sarasota, there's Madison City Grill and Jack Dusty's at the Ritz-Carlton Sarasota. They'll be open. Philippi Creek Oyster Bar will also be opening and accepting large parties without reservations. You can find a full list of restaurants open on Christmas by going to mysuncoast.com and click on the dining page. 'Tis the season and also a time for traditions. ABC 7's Jacqueline Matter talked to some of your neighbors about their holiday traditions.
Here in Sarasota, we have a diverse community, and when it comes to family traditions, we all share something special. I took to the streets here in our community to see what your holiday traditions are. I was wondering if you guys had any holiday traditions this time of the year.
We do. We go out and we look at all the Christmas lights, Christmas Eve, and then we make Christmas cookies with all the family.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that holiday tradition?
Yes, and we like to eat cookies, and I like Santa cones.
We eat lasagna, we eat turkey, we eat pernil.
Okay.
We drink and we dance. We dance merengue, we dance salsa, we dance hip hop. We do the wobble.
We eat potato latkes, we eat jelly donuts, and I send my daughter Hanukkah gelt.
What's Hanukkah gelt?
Money or a little chocolate, but I think she prefers the money.
We always have the dinner at our house, and we have about 20 people at our house, so with all our family and everything.
We'll all go down to Lake Ranch Cinemas and go see a movie, usually at some point.
I do play dreidel sometimes. I play against my brother because he's very competitive, and we use money instead of candy. Because when we were young, we used to use candy, and now we use money, but definitely spending time with family.
We do a birthday cake for Jesus, and we do like a party with streamers and candles, and they sing happy birthday, and it's their favorite tradition.
Oh my gosh, so you guys like celebrating Christmas?
Yeah.
I personally have a Polish holiday tradition of breaking bread. We're interested in knowing more about your holiday traditions here in Sarasota, so head over to the ABC7 Facebook page. Jacqueline Matter, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, state lawmakers are looking to crack down on those who text and drive, the new bill they're proposing. And we'll get back to Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan with the full weather forecast and a look at that beautiful sky. Great sunset set for tonight. Plus a touching love story, how one couple fighting cancer receives the wedding of their dreams. The story coming up in Health Smart.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Florida Studio Theater presents Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, celebrating fierce women with fierce vocals from the 70s through today. Featuring songs by performers such as Cher, Tina Turner, and Reba McEntire. Don't miss what critics are saying is a lively, high-energy driving review with powerhouse singers. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves is now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting floridastudiotheater.com. SUBARU.org.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beniva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, performance and peace of mind. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALT has named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease a new Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
Some chaos at Orlando International Airport earlier today. Police say a Canadian man forced his way onto the tarmac, hijacked a luggage cart, and then drove it across several active runways. Police say it all began when the man started behaving erratically and gate agents wouldn't let him board his plane. That's when they say he pushed his way past gate staff and onto the jetway. He was eventually captured and arrested. The incident did not affect any flights arriving or departing the airport. The dangers of texting and driving are well documented, but now state lawmakers are also looking to make it a crime. Legislation has been filed that would make texting while driving a primary traffic offense for anyone 18 and younger. Right now, texting is just a secondary offense, which means drivers can only be cited for the offense if they have been pulled over for another violation first.
It really is an important issue when you deal with public safety and texting and driving. We need to make sure that people understand that they have to stop texting and driving. And now it's a primary enforcement. I think people will start taking it serious.
Texting while driving was deemed illegal in 2013, but since then, only about 4,000 tickets have been written for the offense across the state. All right, Bob, let's talk about this great weather we had today. It warmed up really nicely today and turned into a pretty nice day.
Yeah, pretty nice day and a gorgeous look at our sunset right now, too. So clouds have moved in. It always offers some pretty good shots as far as the cloud cover goes. And we are looking at just gorgeous weather over the weekend, too. Things are going to look pretty nice right there as that sun dips below the clouds here in just a little bit. It's going to light things up on the belly of those clouds and should offer some interesting colors, so that'll be nice to see. Well, pretty start to this day. Get a look at this Venice Jetty. Cindy Desmond down there sending this photo in of a gentleman fishing, and we'll have the fishing report coming up in just a few minutes, but that's a nice start right there it was. And now the clouds have since moved in. The Van Wezel webcam time lapse showing a nice, awesome day here at the 23rd of December and just a few days into winter with some mid clouds coming up across from the south right now, kind of obscuring the sky somewhat there, but we're going to see some glimmer of that sunshine before it dips down below the horizon. Satellite and radar imagery not showing any rain around here. It's quiet, and that's a result of a large area of high pressure, which is sprawling all across the Gulf, across Florida, and most of the southeast right now. A few showers down to our south, but that's about it. Some of that moisture from the south kind of wrapping around that area of high pressure, and that's why we're seeing some of that cloudiness. Now, there is a slight chance we may see a passing shower inland areas on Saturday and Sunday. Rain chance very small at 10%, but that's going to be due mainly to the daytime heating. We're going to see highs approaching near record levels both on Saturday and Christmas Day. The evening forecast tonight calling for generally partly cloudy skies, 68 degrees by 11 o'clock tonight. So staying pretty warm. Currently it's 79 and the dew point 58. Those numbers are far enough apart that we're not going to see any kind of fog set in anytime soon. We may see some patchy fog to start the day tomorrow. East winds now at 8 miles an hour. The pressure 3019. That's high and continues to rise at this hour. Well, the hourly forecast overnight calling for low temperatures to drop down into the mid-60s for lows. Dew point temperatures are into the mid to upper 50s here. And in fact, across most of the state, with the exception of Miami at 69-degree dew point there, 66 in Key West, and 61 now in Orlando. And temperatures currently up and down the coast into the upper 70s right around our area, mid-70s in Orlando now, 71 in Tallahassee, and 79 Arcadia and Northport. You're at 80, 81 in Venice now, and 79 in Inglewood and Bradenton at 79 and 78 in Lakewood Ranch. Well, hourly forecast for Saturday looks great. 82 degrees, the high temperature. If you're east of I-75, more than likely temperatures right around 85 for a high. And really just mostly sunny skies throughout the afternoon, maybe a few clouds in the morning hours. That wind and fog forecast, winds will be out of the east-northeast, and this particular model is indicating a little bit of patchy fog forming, but it'll be quick to burn off, though. By 8 o'clock, it should be out of here, whatever does develop overnight, making for a nice day. Well, nationally, we have a little weak system now bringing some snowfall into parts of Wisconsin, northern Illinois, stretching off toward Michigan, and some rain in Illinois and Kansas City. But the big storm out west is causing all sorts of winter weather advisories through Utah, California, stretching all the way up into Idaho and the Pacific Northwest. So that's where the tough weather is going to be over the upcoming 48 hours. For boaters, and it looks like this. Northeast winds will start off with 10 knots and then subside down to 5 knots in the afternoon. A light chop on the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now 70. And beaches should be good tomorrow, 78 for your high. The high tide upcoming 8:17. A low tide will be at 4:26. Sunset at 5:42. Some patchy fog, mostly fair, warm, a low 62. Tomorrow, a little bit of fog in the morning, otherwise partly cloudy, warm 82. And the extended forecast looks good, warm 84 on Christmas Day and Scott's birthday. And high temperatures will stay pretty warm through Thursday, and then we get down to normal by Friday of next week. Scott?
Guess it's too late to ask for some cooler temperatures on Christmas. All right, Bob, thank you. Now to Suncoast Traffic Watch. There's a crash being reported in Lakewood Ranch. This is on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard. Also, in an accident in Sarasota. This is off Stickney Point Road at Gateway Avenue, and then a roadblock at Harold Street in South Sarasota County. A crash at Tamiami Trail on Port Boulevard. No lanes are blocked there, but there is some backup. In health news, legally we become adults at the age of 18, but new research shows our brains may not be finished developing until we're well into our 30s. Brain development comes in waves. Gray matter grows as we learn and gain new experiences during childhood. Once the body hits puberty, white matter starts growing, which allows the brain to share information better and faster. The brain continues to grow and develop into our early 20s, with changes are still happening as we reach our early 30s. Researchers admit, though, female brains mature faster than male brains. A new study is showing how back pain could be putting men at a greater risk of falling as they age. Back pain is the most common type of pain in older men. And researchers looked at data from 6,000 men over the age of 65. They filled out a questionnaire about their pain, any disabilities they may have, and medications they were taking. Of those who reported having back pain, 1,300 fell at least once in the year following that questionnaire, and 600 men fell multiple times. Those with back pain were also 30% more likely to fall multiple times. A New Jersey couple is showing others the true meaning behind the vow in sickness and in health. 26-year-old Kevin and 25-year-old Ashley have had some hard times medically. Ashley has been in cancer remission for 5 years, but her fiancé Kevin continues to battle stomach and esophageal cancer. But he was determined to marry Ashley, and their story was one of thousands submitted to a New Jersey restaurant that was hosting a dream wedding giveaway. But the submission was not sent in by them. Their family and close friends say the couple deserves this moment.
They're such a young couple, and they have gone through things in their short young lives that most other people haven't gone through, even in the middle of their life. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful thing. I believe in the power of angels. That's why I put them in, because I know they're so truly deserving.
Ashley, by the way, is in college. Kevin is a firefighter. Their dream wedding came with everything from the ballroom to the dress and flowers and all of it at no cost. They deserve it. Coming up next, frightening moments for a young boy at a ski resort. The ordeal all caught on camera. And assault charges may knock one Florida beauty queen out of the running for miscongeniality. We'll have those stories and more coming up.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Hey, I'm really glad that you're taking a few moments to check out this video about the ministry of First Sarasota, Downtown Baptist Church. I'm William Hill, lead pastor here at First Sarasota. For the last 15 years, it's been my privilege to share in the life of this faith community, a community that centers itself around faith, friends, and family. Indeed, it is a ministry that's been in existence right here in this wonderful city for over a century.
Flooring Depot has been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties for over 20 years with the best products and installation. Flooring Depot offers carpet, tile, hardwood, and more. Before you buy, give us a try. Stop by our showroom or visit us on the web at bestvaluecarpet.com.
Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, Cruise for Cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day Rockin' and Ridin' at the Ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a Taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbybthebay.org.
The year is winding down, and that means big savings for you during the Big Finish event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the area's largest selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokees, or save big on a brand new 2017 Jeep Patriot. Stop by today and drive away in a new Jeep Compass for just $14,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Caught on camera today, a massive fire engulfs a hotel in Florida. Firefighters say they're not sure how the blaze started at the Uno Boutique Hotel in Kissimmee. Aerial video shows flames burning through the roof in one corner of the two-story building. Fortunately, it sparked in an area of that hotel that was not occupied. Still, 80 people had to be evacuated, and no one was hurt. A car flips into a canal in South Florida this morning. At least one child and one adult were in the car. They were taken to the hospital, the 3-year-old with critical injuries. More than a dozen people stopped to try to help them escape. Traffic was at a standstill as crews worked to pull the vehicle out of the water. A scary scene at a Utah ski resort when a young boy is left dangling helplessly from a ski lift. It happened when the boy was trying to exit the ski lift at one of the resort stations, but his backpack got stuck in the chair, leaving him dangling from the chair as it continued right up the mountain. An employee brought it to a full stop and alerted ski patrol. One man then there used with his daughters saw it all happen.
I just heard screaming, help, help, help. He called down there and I could hear him on the radio.
Well, within minutes, the patrol arrived to assess, and they managed to climb up a ladder and pull that boy down to safety. Other than being extremely frightened, rescuers say he was just fine. When Santa is not, here's Mr. and Mrs. Claus burning off some calories here. Check this out. The couple was spotted working out at a YMCA in West Virginia. They walked and jogged on the treadmill, lifted some weights, and they say exercising is a great way to relieve holiday stress and just lift your spirits along with the weights. Still to come in your Suncoast News, Donald Trump's latest tweet about expanding nuclear capability is raising concerns here and around the world. why U.S. officials are worried it could cause some friction in our foreign relations. But first, why the city of Palmetto is calling on local business owners to help in improving parking.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beniva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
Only Fiat gives you Italian engineering with a heavy dose of Suncoast style. So what are you waiting for? Hurry in for big savings during the Big Finish event going on now at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter mile north of University Parkway.